Hi everyone, you're welcome to another episode of Fertility Talk with Olarunke Thaddeus. On today's episode, I want to discuss about what you need to know using a surrogate mother. Of course, I know there are still some concerns when it comes to surrogacy. A lot of fears, a lot of concerns coming from the husband, coming from the wife, The legal process of surrogacy in Nigeria is also tricky, and with us, when you're doing surrogacy, we are in between you and the surrogate mother. Our surrogacy is an anonymous surrogacy program, so you would be signing your contract with us, and the surrogate mother will be signing her contract with us, okay? So even in other countries, the contract varies from country to country. It varies from state to state, okay? Talking about America and the likes, okay? Whether you're doing surrogacy for fertility purpose or fertility issue, I want to tell you that surrogacy is a very beautiful thing. It is an option to consider once you have been waiting for too long, or you've done IVF repeatedly and it's not working, or when you have issues with your womb or with your health. Surrogacy is an option to consider without fear. There are two types of surrogacy. There is traditional surrogacy, where the eggs of the surrogate mother is used during IVF or IUI to generate the embryos that she will be carrying, okay? She can also get pregnant through sexual intercourse. Yes, that is traditional surrogacy. And there is gestational surrogacy, where the eggs of the surrogate mother is not used at all, okay? So she is not related to the baby she's carrying. The eggs of the intending mother are fertilized with the intending father's sperm to generate the embryos that the surrogate will be carrying, okay? So with our agency, Meet Surrogate Mother, we practice gestational surrogacy, where the surrogate mother is not genetically linked to the baby, so she's just a carrier. In gestational surrogacy, the surrogate mother is oftentimes referred to as the birth mother, despite the fact that the eggs and the sperms and the embryos she's carrying is not coming from her, okay? She's not genetically linked to her, but the mere fact that she carried the pregnancy makes her the birth mother. And about 750 babies born every year through the process of surrogacy are born through this method. Yes, gestational surrogacy is a widely practiced surrogacy program. Reasons why you should consider doing surrogacy, okay? So you should consider, or you might want to consider doing surrogacy if you have problem with your uterus. So let's talk about the issues that could happen or could occur with your uterus. You might have a series of fibroids, and you have done fibroid surgery repeatedly. You're tired of doing another one. You've done one, another one grow back. You did another one reoccur again. You can't be cutting yourself all the time. So, and pregnancy, they happen still. So you might want to consider surrogacy, okay? So with problem with your womb, with fibroid issues, you might want to consider surrogacy, okay? When you've had a total womb removal for one reason or the other, also you might need to consider surrogacy if you want to give birth, because your uterus is the home for your baby. So without uterus, to get pregnant is impossible, okay? And you might also want to consider surrogacy if you've been having recurrent miscarriages. You've been having series of it that your doctor cannot even give you one reason. You've done all sorts of tests, series of tests, and still you're not getting pregnant. So you might want to think along that direction and do surrogacy. Okay, so If you've also had failed IVF repeatedly, your treatment keeps failing and you don't know why it keeps failing, then you might also want to do surrogacy, okay? You might want to do surrogacy if you have medical issues that pregnancy could complicate. Yes, you might want to do surrogacy. You have every right to say you want to do surrogacy. Some women also have fear. They exercise fear of getting pregnant. You know, to carry pregnancy, you have to be healthy, and being healthy has to do with your state of mind, both your psychological state, okay? So if you know you're not healthy enough to carry pregnancy, then you might decide to use a surrogate mother to have your baby. Surrogate mothers have made parenthood an option for people who might not, who have been finding it difficult to adopt baby. Yes, adoption is beautiful, but you know, so many times there are issues. No baby, you will get to an adoption home, you will not get a baby, you know. So when you think you cannot find a baby to adopt, then you might also think along the line. And with our recent trend, we can generate embryos, a donor egg, a donor sperm, generate donor embryos and put in a surrogate mother. And this I called donor embryo adoption surrogacy. if that word sounds good. Yes, so that is an option as well, okay? It's still surrogacy, okay? So how do you choose your surrogates? This is a question that a lot of women ask me. They want to know if they can choose their surrogate mother, okay? If you are using our agency, for instance, I normally advise that you allow us to select your surrogate mother for you, because we have already screened these mothers, and we have already even put them on drugs to see how their lining will respond. So we will know which one is suitable for you, okay? So based on this, we'll be able to pair you with surrogates that shows some good response when we put our lining to test, okay? So these are one of our major requirements. Some people would want to say, oh, can I use my sister? Can I use my aunt, my relative, a surrogate mother? Yes, you can. Nobody is saying you cannot. But like I told you earlier on, when we are doing our surrogate selection, if we are matching, for instance, we will pair you with 2-3 surrogate mother, and trust me, by the time we are doing the screening and by the time we'll expose her to fertility drugs, the lining might not just improve or show any signs of picking up. You know, we might need to do away with her. So that if you are the one bringing in your surrogate, for instance, you might need to get another surrogate for that cycle, or better still, we'll repeat it another cycle. So that means you'll be wasting your drugs, you'll be wasting your time and all that if you want to force one person on us, rather than allowing us to choose from pools of surrogate mother that we have screened, evaluated, certified okay to carry your pregnancy. Okay, so who is a surrogate mother? A surrogate mother is somebody that has given birth before. So she is a mother herself. Our surrogate mothers are usually above age 25, and she has gone through our psychological screening. She has gone through our mental health professional, and you know, we've been able to clear her that she is fit mentally to carry your pregnancy. Okay, our surrogate mother is somebody that is willing also to enter contract with us. She understands that the pregnancy she is about to carry does not belong to her, so she understands this, and you know, she signs the contract willingly with us. Our surrogate mothers also are very cooperative in introducing members of their family as guarantor, because this is like a marriage for 9 months. We want their family member to be involved, because trust me, pregnancy is a phase, is a thin line between life and death. We try to safeguard the life of our surrogate mother. Do you understand? So we need to carry everybody along if you want to do surrogacy with us, your family members need to be part of the process. Okay, so they need to know you're doing this with us. Fine, you're above 18, you can take your decision, we understand, but this is Nigeria surrogacy I am talking about. Okay, yeah. So a surrogate mother is free from all infections. We've screened her for measles, for rubella, for chickenpox, hepatitis, blood pressure. She's all sorts. We've done our comprehensive check on her and she's fit. In fact, we've also gone ahead to even do a hysteroscopy to check the inside of the womb to be sure that she is good, that she's a good candidate for you before we pair her with you. Okay, in our arrangements we select doctors for our surrogate mothers, and we also select doctors for the intending parents. So meaning that since we are the risk taker, we dictate where our surrogate mother should give birth. That is the truth. That is the twist you will not find elsewhere. Abroad, they might tell you, or your surrogate might tell you, yes, I'm entitled. Yes, she's entitled to her own doctor. But trust me, when the ships are down, it is the agency that would bear the risk. So because of that, we will try all our best to work with the best of the best doctors that Nigeria has to offer to ensure that a surrogate mother is well taken care of medically, to ensure that your babies also are well taken care of medically. So all these are what you would enjoy when you come to our agency to do surrogacy with us. Thank you for watching today's episode of Fertility Talk with Olaronke Thaddeus. For more enquiries, please, you can send us a DM, and you can also comment below. We'll take it up. And if you want to see us, please, you can call the number showing on your screen. And please don't forget to subscribe to our channel and share this video, please. Very important. Share the video. Thank you.